Welcome to this final video in the Squeeze Page Treasure video series, your guide to hidden profits with Squeeze Pages. The course has given you some food for thought, talked to you about the concept of Squeeze Pages, what they are, how they are, what they look like, content that you should consider such as the headline, calls to action, benefits and features, opt-in information, privacy policies, terms and conditions, software you want to consider for designing and actually making them yourself or who to outsource to. Things such as emotional triggers and colour psychology. So you now have got a head full of ideas and you should have been taking notes, and if you haven't, go back and watch the videos again and take notes as you go through and start planning your own Squeeze Pages. But what should you do now? What are the 3 steps you need to stop, start and continue? Well, the most important one here is to start using Squeeze Pages. If you're not using them already or you've used them before and they don't have any effect for you, hopefully by watching this video series you now realise that they can be very powerful and you really should start using Squeeze Pages to build your lists in your business and soliciting that opt-in email address from your customers. The thing you want to stop doing is giving excuses why things don't work. If they don't work, there's a reason behind it that you're doing wrong. Go back and test it and test it and test it again, because through testing you'll get the better results and you'll actually see that they do work. Start using the swipe files, going through other people's websites, look back at triggers that made you sign up on people's Squeeze Pages. Why was that? Was it the content and the copy? Was it the video? Was it the graphics? Was it the call to action? Was it just the product that you were getting that you really wanted? What were those triggers? Stop making the excuses and actually start doing it and really get going with those Squeeze Pages. And finally, with continue, it's really the testing and the tweaking. This is just the start. You've come through this course, you've watched all the elements, you know where you've got to follow up and carry on looking for more information if you really want to get into marketing triggers and colour psychology, for example. But the best part here, the thing you need to continue doing, even when you think you've got the best performing opt-in page that's converting at 40%, which is unheard of in the industry generally speaking if they're cold to a page, but even if you hit that, keep benchmark testing and tweaking until you get more opt-ins and the best out of your opt-in and Squeeze Pages. And of course, if you've got affiliate products, start giving Squeeze Pages to your affiliates as well. Why? Because it helps them build their list, but it also then gets people to your products and services. My recommendations are that you do study this further, you actually look at other people's Squeeze Pages and how information is used and how triggers are used. And also, if you do want to start using autoresponders in your Squeeze Pages and you don't have one yet, one that you can take a look at is Turbo Autoresponders, which is at turboautoresponders.com. It'll cost you $19.95 a month for up to 10,000 leads or names, if you like, on your list, which will help you with your Squeeze Pages. And the great thing is you can make unlimited lists as well, so you can use different lists for different Squeeze Pages in all different niches, so you're not confined to just one list. And that's a recommendation that I'd recommend you take a look at. If you can make the cost and you're looking to make your own Squeeze Pages, I'd recommend that you invest either in Photoshop Elements or Photoshop the full-blown version, which at the time of making this video, the most recent one is CS4, and also design software such as Dreamweaver if you can. If you're outsourcing, then personally I've used Elance and I've also used Get a Freelance in the past to good effect. The summary here is literally what I've just gone through in the effect of start using Squeeze Pages, stop giving the excuses and actually take action and start using them. Make sure you test and tweak, and also make sure you start using different styles of Squeeze Pages, from basic written copy where you've got the headline, benefits and features, call to action and that opt-in box. Then start getting creative and adding a bit of audio to back up that comment. Remember my comment in previous videos about if you are using audio, then also back it up with good, strong, powerful words on your site as well. Don't just use audio on its own. But then if you really want to hit the market well, and you know that your demographic can have access to videos no problem, the download speeds, it's not going to be an issue, then using video on your website is a very powerful medium and something I recommend you get into. Best of luck making your Squeeze Pages and getting that treasure from your Squeeze Page profits. Thanks very much for watching this series of videos.